Mr. Coker. Thanks for taking the time to talk. Just really quick, you talked about the doing more tournaments. And I know as a martial artist and a martial arts fight fan, I know you're a big collector of memorabilia, Bruce Lee, stuff like that. There's a lot of conversation where they say like there's casual fans and then there's hardcore MMA fans. A lot of the hardcore MMA fans are liking what you're doing. So just because you mentioned the possibility of more tournaments, and I know you like mixing the kickboxing and the cage fighting, would you, especially with the partnership with the Zone, would you add submission grappling tournaments and things like that or even pick up boxing?
You know what? I'll tell you, when I was thinking about Dynamite in the U.S., and we did the thing in San Jose, really it was designed for kickboxing, MMA, and boxing. Like, I as a fan would love to go into a event one day and watch all three happen in the same night. But maybe with Eddie Hearn now, we have that opportunity. In fact, we talked about this with James Rushton.
Yeah, I asked him about the submission.
Yeah, he was. We're gonna have a meeting, I think, with Eddie, and we're gonna talk about, is this possible? How can we make this happen? So a fan can come in and the Zone can telecast all three, kickboxing, MMA, and boxing.
Would it be Dynamite?
Yeah, I'd like to call it Dynamite. Maybe Eddie want to call it something else, but we'll see. We're definitely gonna have that conversation. But to me, that was the original thought process behind doing Dynamite, was because at that time they're doing PBC on Spike.
Yeah.
So we were trying to work it out, and we just couldn't work it out because of timing and this and that. But I mean, to me, that'd be a lot of fun, to do all three.
Yeah, I know. Around that time when PBC was on Spike, I had talked about the idea. I think Jimmy Smith even chimed in on that because PBC was having troubles, and I was just like, why don't you just go into the Bellator event and have Bellator boxing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? That's a whole nother. I think we're working hard enough already, but listen, to add once a year, do a big mega event with all this great combat sports. I would love to do it.
Because you guys have that interchangeable, the ring cage setup. So if you left that open, you could add like submission only grappling. Like the way Sakura was doing quintet and stuff that.
That's right. So, it would be easy. You could even do submission and grappling inside the cage, right? Why couldn't you, right?
Yeah, I mean, Chael has a submission underground thing. It doesn't cage, so.
Yeah. And so to me, you start with the kickboxing, go to the boxing, finish with MMA because you have to tear down the ring, and it only takes about 13 to 14 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we're in business. You take an intermission for 13, 14 minutes, and then MMA comes, and then you have a great night of combat sports.
So, I mean, because the Zone's been adding stuff that they haven't really been advertising for a lot of the hardcore fans. Like, they added KSW and I think the Global Fight Challenge or something like that, another MMA promotion. So, it looks like, and it's weird because I had asked Rush in that room when you guys announced the partnership, and he said we do social listening. And you just mentioned it at the beginning of the press conference today. So, from your point of view, I mean, I know you want it because you're a hardcore MMA fan. But from your perspective, with the numbers you're seeing, what's the likelihood of that happening under the Zone banner?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I think James was into it. We just have to flesh it out. So we'll spend some time together in the next month and continue talking about expansion because, we will go to Japan. And we will do a fight in Japan. I think Fedor fighting in Japan, and Rampage and Vanderlei Silva, all the big, guys. We will go to Japan and throw a fight at some point, and we'll do it with the Zone.
You have a good relationship with the folks over at Verizon too,
yes,
right? So would a champion versus champion thing?
Why not? They have this kid. What's his name? Shoot, man, I forgot his name.
The kickboxer?
No, not Tekken is his name, but there's the guy that fought Tension.
Horiguchi.
Yeah. Him and Darren Caldwell should fight.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Let's get it on. You want to get it on? Sakibara, if you want to get it on, let's do it.
Yeah. That would be really nice.
Yeah.
But I had a feeling I just had to get that out of you because I know you're a hardcore fight fan and you've always talked about your Bruce Lee fandom. And
the biggest fan.
You tried to get the scale in the Garden. So
yeah, I would love to take that home. In fact, Dylan's here, but he wouldn't send it to me. Dylan from the Garden. I said, "Can you send this scale to my house?" He's like, "No, that's not gonna happen." But I think Horiguchi and DC should get together, man. Why not? Let's do it. So, but we will go to Japan at some point, and the Zone has a big presence there, and I think we'll produce a massive show with Fedor and all the killers that we have that resonate in Japan, and maybe do something with some of the fighters that fight for Verizon.
One last one for just because you guys are back in New York and Long Island.
Yeah, I mean, it feels, feels great. I feel like the New York fans appreciate it. There's a great martial arts community in this area, and I know the history of like the New York, the tournaments that were here. Aaron Banks, Asian World of Self-Defense. Like I was watching the '70s he was on ABC Wide World of Sports at the time. And so there's a big history and a big martial arts community here. And, for us to come here, they always give us a lot of love, a lot of support. Renzo Gracie's been fantastic to work with. And, I like it here. It's a great great feeling, great energy in the city.
I know it's too soon probably, but when would you look at coming back?
Oh, maybe we're talking sometime before the summer next year.
Awesome.
Do something big.
Time to come,
yeah, to do something big.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you,
very
man.
much.
Appreciate it.